What if the way you plan to move to Australia just changed again? Whether you're preparing your migration documents, studying for an English test, or already living in regional Australia on a visa, the latest immigration updates for July 2025 could directly affect your plans. From quiet but important changes to the PT exam, to stricter government monitoring of 491 visa holders, and a national shortage of construction workers that's now shaping visa priorities, there's a lot you need to know. So let's go over it all in plain English. Starting with the PT, that's the Pearson Test of English. This is one of the key English language tests accepted for skilled migration. While the test format hasn't officially changed, some states and employers have begun adjusting how they interpret scores. For example, applicants in certain occupations now need slightly higher marks in the speaking and writing sections to be considered. This isn't a national policy, but it's affecting many people applying for state nomination or skilled visas like the 491. So if you're about to book a test or submit your EOI, make sure you check the current score requirements for your state and occupation. Don't assume last year's standards still apply. There's also been some concern about test center reliability. A few overseas and Australian centers are being reviewed for inconsistent scoring patterns, which has led to delays in results for some applicants. This might mean slightly longer processing times for English verification in some cases, especially if your test is flagged for audit. Now let's talk about the 491 visa. This is the skilled work regional provisional visa that gives you a path to permanent residency through the 191 visa, after 3 years of living and working in a regional area. The government is now paying closer attention to how holders of this visa are following the rules. This includes where you live, where you work, and whether you're complying with regional requirements. There have been reports of visa holders being flagged or even cancelled for moving to metropolitan areas without approval. If you're holding a 491, make sure you are reporting your employment updates correctly and keeping evidence of your location. The department is now using digital data to match things like tax records, Medicare use, and home addresses with your visa terms. So the room for error is getting smaller. Although the permanent residency path through the 191 visa remains available, future applications may come with more strict evidence requirements. So if you plan to apply for permanent residency down the track, the best thing you can do now is stay fully compliant and keep records of everything. And now, to the issue that's affecting almost every state, the construction and trades workforce shortage. Simply put, Australia doesn't have enough skilled tradespeople to keep up with demand. Projects are being delayed, housing prices are going up, and local companies are struggling to find workers. In response, several states have added more construction-related jobs to their skilled occupation lists. Trades like carpentry, tiling, bricklaying, electrical work, plumbing, and welding are all seeing strong demand. This could actually work in your favor if you're in the construction industry. Some states are now offering faster processing times, more nomination places, and slightly lower points thresholds for people in these priority trades. In some cases, even those without a job offer can apply, as long as they meet English language and skill assessment requirements. Regional states especially are keen to attract workers who are ready to relocate and fill the gaps. There are also signs that the federal government may introduce new targeted visa streams or short-term incentives aimed at construction workers. Nothing official has been released yet, but it's being discussed at national level as housing pressures worsen. So what should you do next? The best move right now is to stay updated and stay accurate. Even small changes to English requirements or regional visa compliance can lead to big consequences if ignored. Double-check your test scores, visa conditions, and the latest state nomination lists. And if you're unsure, speak to a migration advisor who can explain your options. Because the truth is, Australia's immigration system is evolving, and if you want to succeed in it, You need to stay one step ahead. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and share it with someone planning their move. Subscribe to stay informed as we bring you the real updates that could shape your migration future. See you next time.